If I was going to buy a house in Los Angeles, I would try to buy it in December, January, or February because that's when you're going to get the best deals. Okay, let me explain. Most buyers try to avoid moving during the holidays. They either want to spend time with their family or go on vacations or just enjoy the holiday season. And moving during the middle of all that totally sucks. I hate moving. Most buyers do too. On top of having a stressful holiday family situation, most people just avoid it. But that's when the competition is less, which means your buying power is a lot stronger. But think of it from a seller's perspective. If you are selling your home in the middle of a holiday season, that probably makes you a more motivated seller. Otherwise, if you were not motivated, you would just wait until the spring market when things are a lot busier and you don't have to deal with the stress of holidays. So sellers who are committed to selling in December, January, February, right in the middle of holidays and after the holidays, they're probably a little bit more open to negotiating either special terms on their prices or closing costs or concessions or contingencies. You might see a little bit more wiggle room on some of these sellers. For example, I just have two buyers that one just closed, another one that's in escrow. I was able to get $22,000 credit on the first one and a $12,000 credit on the second buyer. Now, if these buyers bought in the peak season, I probably would not have been able to negotiate those kind of deals because there would have been so much more competition. Anytime that you have multiple offers on a property, you're going to get bid up above the asking price and your negotiating power goes out the window. There's one other factor that's going to have an even bigger impact on buyers, and that is the housing inventory. Our inventory in Los Angeles for housing has gone up 25% over year. Now, that's the highest it has been in the last 4 years. Now, granted, we are still below pre-pandemic levels, but our inventory is increasing. The good news about the housing inventory is that you have more options and more choices for a buyer. But if you're still thinking that you're going to wait until interest rates start to go down, you might want to act now instead. Yes, interest rates have been very stubbornly high for the last year and a half, hovering anywhere between 6.5 and 7.5, going as high as 8% last year. When they went really high last year, most of the buyers decided to put their house buying on hold. They're waiting on the sidelines. And that is one big factor in our real estate market here in Los Angeles is the interest rates. When interest rates start to come down, you're going to see more and more buyers come off the sidelines, which means multiple offers, which means higher prices. So if you're thinking that it's going to be easier when interest rates are lower, you might be surprised because there is so much pent-up demand from buyers waiting for interest rates to go down lower. So you can avoid a lot of that competition by buying in these months right now. Now, I've created a buyer's guide to walk you through every step of the process from A to Z, explaining all the terms, what to do next, and specific things that you're going to need to know if you're going to buy a house here in the Los Angeles area. And as always, if you want to talk about your goals, I'd love to help you find the right property. You can always call or text me at 213-268-6832. My name is Felipecrook with eXp Realty, investing in your dreams.